Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to November 25th, Thanksgiving Eve 2020. In this video, I'm going to show you federal grants of almost $2 million available to small businesses nationwide. Grants of up to $100,000, $50,000, $25,000, $15,000, $10,000, $2,500. Grants as low as $355 for small businesses and households in certain states that make you eligible to receive these grants, so you can ultimately save your businesses, keep your employees on payroll so they can save their families, feed their families, to ultimately save this country. I'm gonna give you a link to a spreadsheet where I will list all these grants as I encounter them. It's a work in progress. Here it goes. Remember, I told you about the National Science Foundation, the American Seed Fund. I told you about this previously. First off, let me just explain to you what this spreadsheet is. Business Grants 2020. And on this list, on this spreadsheet, you'll see a list of all the grants that I encounter. I'll go ahead and post a link to it. I'll give you the deadline to apply for these grants. I'll tell you where these grants are available, whether they're available nationwide or in what state and in what county. I also have some miscellaneous notes, and I'll have a column which links you to the video where I discuss the grant more in depth. So the first one, you probably remember this video, the National Seed Fund. Basically, the National Seed Fund, it powers small business owners, entrepreneurs, innovative yet risky ideas so they can commercialize them with grants of up to $1.75 million. There's a big application process. Go ahead and watch the video if you haven't done so as yet. I've got a link to it in the spreadsheet, to which I'll provide a link in the comment section below, where I go in depth on the entire process, the phase 1, the phase 2 process, the pitch, the proposal, etc. We first have these grants that are available to businesses that are located in any part of the country. We've got the eBay Up and Running grant that I told you about on my last video. Again, we have the video column where you can watch the video where I discussed the eBay grant more in depth. You have to have an account with Hello Alice in order to see the grant description and apply. It's a grant of up to $10,000. We got the Comcast Rise grant that provides consulting, marketing consulting, advertising consulting, a technology makeover, media creative production, and grant money. And we've got the grants.gov search engine, where you can find a number of grants that are available to businesses nationwide. Next grant are grants for the city of Long Beach in California, and some grants for some counties out in Nevada. So these grants are listed on Zoom Grants, and you have to click the preview button in order to see them. This list potentially changes. So when you click the city of Long Beach grant, you'll see the City of Long Beach Small Business Transition and Technology Grant. It's a grant of up to $5,000. And I listed here, I have a full row for it. It's available for the state of California, for the City of Long Beach. And then they got these Nevada grants for businesses in all these counties: Elko County, Douglas County, Lincoln County, White Pine County, etc. Then we've got this Work Safe, Work Smart grant. Again, I've got it listed in its own row right here. We already discussed these. The Hennepin County grant out in Minnesota. It's got a deadline of December 1st. The Cuyahoga County, I hope I pronounced that correctly. I knew a number of people in the comment section corrected my pronunciation. Thank you for that. And then these are new ones. So this is the Stay Safe Small Business Grant. We just looked at that page. Let's go back to it. Work Safe, Work Smart. El Paso Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Here it is. Now ignore this September 30th deadline. I just spoke to their offices a couple of minutes ago, and the deadline has been extended to December 9th, 2020. Then we've got a NACE, the National Association for the Self-Employed grant right here. You have to be eligible. You'll be eligible to apply for this grant of up to $4,000 if you become a member. Membership costs around $11.95 a month, $120 annually. Go ahead and take a look at it. I won't get too deep into the eligibility requirements during this video so I can get through it. I know a number of these grants are not relevant to everybody. So then we've got the next one, which is the Illinois grant, the Business Interruption Grant, aka the big grant. This is the page to it. This is the application Once you're ready to begin the application, you just have to be in the state of Illinois to be eligible, and you have to fulfill these requirements right here. Highly impacted Harker Heights, Texas grant. Again, each grant has its own row where you can see up to how much you can receive in grant money, the deadline, and actually, if you live in Harker Heights, Texas, you want to apply for this now. Hopefully you see this video prior to 5 p.m. November 25th, the day of upload of this video, because that's the deadline in order to submit the application for this Harker Heights. And you got a child care relief. Oh, let me not skip this one. The 335 grant for North Carolina households. And here are the eligibility requirements. You did not file. Your household may be eligible for a 335 North Carolina extra credit grant if you did not file a 2019 state tax return, lived in North Carolina for all of 2019, and had at least one qualifying child who was 16 or under in 2019. And you have a deadline of December 7th, 2 p.m. in order to apply for this particular grant. The Hartford County Child Care Provider. This is Hartford County, and I've listed it's available for the state of Maryland, Hartford County. Right here. Application deadline December 4th. Then we got a Rebuild Virginia grant. Again, they all have their corresponding lines. An Oklahoma County small business. This is for the state of Oklahoma. In the county of Oklahoma, apply by clicking here. You click here, it takes you to the application page. Eligibility. For-profit business and nonprofit 5013. Must have 100 or fewer full-time employees. And we've got the Village of Plainfield in Illinois Small Business Relief Grant. Again, you have the list right here, okay? And I've listed all the grants that I've discussed in previous videos. I just discussed these new grants. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification to stay on top of every single time I encounter new grants, because I'll go ahead and I will be updating it. Every time I upload a video, I will have updated it with new grants that I encounter. So feel free to subscribe and click the bell notification right now. You can go through it. You click on the links that I've provided here. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Watch this video right here for more small business grant coverage. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and click the bell notification to stay on top of my findings. May God bless you. May God bless the United States of America and everybody else on this planet. Talk soon. Happy Thanksgiving.